A distressed 7-month-old golden retriever has been rushed into the Bondi Referral Hospital, Sash. Danny is struggling to walk and breathe.
He came in here when he was about 8 weeks old. He was bitten by a tick and almost died. He was on a ventilator for 4 days.
And we were so worried he wasn't going to make it, and we all became so attached to him, and I'm just so worried about him being back here so soon.
This time, owners David and Rosaline are convinced a plastic object is stuck in Danny's throat.
Oh, sweetheart.
He had a feel and he said
it's something... a long plastic.
If Mr. Lamb hadn't felt something stuck in Danny's throat, then I would be absolutely certain that he's got a paralysis tick.
Okay, let's get an x-ray.
Danny's just a baby, and it's cruel that he has to go through something like this again. Danny, sweetie.
Such a regular.
Danny's choking is getting worse. His owners believe he's swallowed a plastic object, but Lisa fears he's been bitten by a paralysis tick.
I have to take this just for their peace of mind, because they said they saw something in his mouth.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
X-rays show Danny has nothing wedged in his larynx.
It all looks normal.
Oh, right.
So, you won't believe what I'm going to tell you, but I think that he's probably got a tick. Again. What a tick does is it paralyses parts of the body. So they have a toxin that they release into the bloodstream when they latch on, and that causes paralysis. And it can affect anything from the back legs to the upper airways to the breathing muscles. Potentially, one bite from a tick on a susceptible dog can cause death. Danny has deteriorated rapidly since he arrived. I mean, he's becoming more wobbly. He's lost his ability to swallow. Look at that, that's so different now.
Within minutes, a tick crater is found on Danny's cheek.
Looks like a crater. It does. And the fact that it's on his head and he's got these signs of gagging, it would all fit in. Hey, sweetie.
Lisa is now convinced of her diagnosis and immediately gives Danny the anti-serum to try and stop the toxin spreading through his body.
Danny boy. So we're going to run the anti-serum in before we even look for more ticks, because I don't want him to deteriorate any more than he already has. There we go. The sedation has really kicked in quite nicely.
The search now begins for any more lethal paralysis ticks that might be buried in Danny's fur.
We found anything? There's one.
This is a tiny tick. I mean, they can get to 4 times the size of this easily, but such a small thing can be deadly to a dog.
A tick dip is being given as an extra precaution. It's a good bath. Danny will need to be monitored around the clock to make sure there's no life-threatening relapse.
I just hope we've got it early enough that he doesn't have to go on a ventilator, because that would just be awful. Let's check your gag. Not that great, buddy.
Danny has survived the night after his
Hey,
second
let's see if you
battle
can
with a
swallow.
paralysis
Stay there.
tick, but there are still worrying signs.
Still not great. Tick paralysis can affect different dogs in different ways. His main problem was that he couldn't swallow. And if you can't swallow, then that means your food sort of just sits at the back of the throat, and there's the risk that you can inhale it, and that can cause a big infection in the lungs. Danny has had pneumonia before when he had tick paralysis, and it took him over 6 weeks to recover from that, so we just don't want to go there again.
Until Danny's swallow reflex is back to normal, the hungry puppy will stay on a drip and will not be allowed to eat or drink.
Now, are you salivating because you're starving? He says, please, I'm really hungry. Oh, I'm starving.
Tick bite victim Danny is finally allowed to eat after fasting for 48 hours.
One at a time. Wait. No. Oh, you're starving.
Lisa
Okay,
is
we've
now
got to see if you
confident
can
his
swallow
swallow
it.
reflex is back to normal.
That's it. You keep that down and you can go home.
He is not going to have any more hair. I'll shave it every week.
No, you're not.
Rosaline is worried Danny's new haircut has made him look like a different breed.
Yeah, short hair Labrador. Now, I have to put a sign up on his head when we go walking that he's a golden retriever. All right, okay, yes, I miss you too.
He looks a bit like a Labrador, don't you think?
Don't ever say that.
Don't say that. No, we're just teasing. You're a golden retriever, aren't you? Danny's just gorgeous. Hopefully he'll be back for a visit for cuddles. No more ticks, and they're under strict instructions to check him every day. Bye. You're very hot.
Maru has been rushed into the
Very
Bondi
hot.
Referral Hospital
I don't know
Sash
exactly how
after
long, but
collapsing
it's
in
just
40-degree heat.
Hey, buddy. Maru has been panting at home, he's been vomiting, he seems listless. John thinks he's got heat stroke and he's brought him straight over here.
Life for a dog is as precious as a human for me.
Hey, baby, I know. You're all right. Do you want to get his temperature? He looks like a hot dog. He feels hot, but he hasn't actually got a high temperature. And I wonder if he's got a tick. There it is. Pretty big one. Not heat stroke after all, huh? You got a tick. All right, okay.
Lisa is now hoping time in the oxygen chamber will help stabilise the distressed Pomeranian.
So the most important thing now is that we give him some sedation and some oxygen and let him settle down, because with tick paralysis, stress is one of the things that can actually make them get a lot worse very quickly. Worst case scenario is that his breathing muscles down here get paralysed, and then he'll need to be put on a ventilator.
Okay.
John absolutely loves Maru. He would do anything for him. He's his new little friend. You can pat him. It's okay. At this point, I don't know if Maru's going to survive. It's really early days. He's pretty badly affected, and I really, really hope that we can get him through this. Oh, this sounds terrible.
At Sash, the poison from a paralysis tick is shutting down little Maru's system.
Tick paralysis not only paralyses the legs, it can also paralyse the breathing muscles. He's really breathing with a lot more effort, and I'm worried that he's actually not getting enough air in because his upper airways are collapsing from the tick. If we just sit on the fence with him, he's going to get a lot worse very quickly. He hasn't responded to the sedation, so we have to put a tube down his throat. We need to get that tick anti-serum into him, support him until he regains some strength.
As a precaution, Maru's entire body is now being shaved.
No ticks yet?
Not so far.
No more ticks are found, but the toxin from one has completely debilitated the tiny Pomeranian.
Lisa, he's not looking real good.
What's happening?
He's not taking his own breaths.
He's struggling. He just can't breathe on his own anymore. We'll put him on the ventilator. It's going to be better for him. I think he's just so weak now that he's not coping with it. Looking at Maru's breathing, his muscles are just becoming weaker and weaker from the tick toxin, and he can't breathe on his own. And without a machine, he's going to die.
Tell me over.
You know, this is the worst possible thing.
Worst case scenario.
I don't know if he's going to come off. That's the problem.
Keep fingers crossed.
Paralysis tick victim Maru is clinging to life at Sash. The tiny Pomeranian is in an induced coma. Only a ventilator is keeping him alive.
I just feel so sorry for John. I mean, he's obviously devastated. it's a pretty emotional time.
I'm just praying that he'll recover very quickly. Otherwise, we'll have to sell our other car.
Maru is so lucky to have an owner like Jong. He's only been with him for 2 months and he has already agreed that he would sell his car to get Maru better. Now that's love. It's pretty amazing.
Having Maru on the ventilator will cost at least $2,000 a day.
You're letting us do everything we can and now it's up to him. I can't promise him if Maru's ever going to come off the ventilator. And even if Maru's improving each day, they can change like that and he could die suddenly. We really have to take it day by day. Yeah, we love looking after you, but we want you to wake up so we can get to meet you and know your personality.
At Sash, paralysis tick bite victim Maru is still in an induced coma. Only a ventilator is keeping him alive.
I'm so worried about Maru and I can't even imagine what Jong's going through. He's just going through this roller coaster of emotions and it's really stressful for everyone. I know we didn't come off the machine today, but you got to do it tomorrow, all right? Because your daddy's waiting for you. You are a good boy.
Hi, Lise.
Hi.
I heard what happened to Maru. You okay?
Maru's heart just stopped. He just had a sudden cardiac arrest. Don't know why it happened. Couldn't predict that it was going to happen and it's just shocked all of us. It's really devastating.
Okay, I'll let him rest. Yeah.
Jong is absolutely shattered by this. He loved Maru so much. He really wants everyone to learn from Maru's death. It's the hardest thing with these tick cases. They're just, you know, we do absolutely everything. And it's just, a lot of people think that it's just tick anti-serum and they walk out the door the next day, but that's not the case. There are cases like Maru where the toxin is just so deadly that they don't survive.
Pet dog Turtle has been rushed into Alex with a suspected tick bite.
He's a very good boy. There we go. So this little guy's come in today because he's wobbly on his legs, he's been vomiting and he's clearly not well. We're really worried that he's got a tick. Heart rate's about 120. But his breathing efforts... I put moderate. Yeah, moderate, yeah.
He is 12 years old. He's a pug cross.
Owner Carly is desperately worried about her special boy.
Turtle started showing signs of looked like sore back hips. It progressed in 24 hours to not being able to balance, walk or coordinate himself. We didn't think he was going to pull through.
We run our fingers through, really feeling every inch of the face. We know that 90% of ticks attach in the front third of the body, so we're going to start around their head.
Time is critical. If Turtle's been bitten, the deadly toxin could already be spreading rapidly through his body.
I don't know that we're going to find it without clipping his hair off, Jane. Sorry. There we go. So we're just putting him under anaesthetic now. There you go. There you go. We can pop a tube down and take control of his airway, which is really important for tick paralysis, so it's actually safer.
Turtle is going to need a haircut if Alex has any chance of finding the deadly tick.
We'll start around the head because it's one of the most likely places for the tick to be, and we want to try to find this tick as quickly as possible. We know that he hasn't been on tick prevention, and once he gets through this, that's going to be a really important part of the conversation, is getting him onto a tick prevention product.
I found it right under his chin. Oh, okay. So there it is. We found the tick, we've removed it. We know now for sure that it's tick paralysis. Martin's gone to get the tick anti-serum and start the infusion.
As the little dog fights for life, Alex is afraid there could be more ticks.
Yep, I got another one that's even bigger. I reckon this is the culprit. There he is, right under his chin. Literally only a really short distance from the other one as well. So that's 2 ticks. This isn't good for Turtle because you know, he could have multiple ticks on him. Oh, I'm just going to try and get this off. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm glad you're asleep. He's been on there long enough that he's injected the poison. Oh, Turtle, I hope you haven't got too many more. We haven't found any more ticks, just the 2 that we found.
Alex has started Turtle on tick anti-serum to help fight the toxin already circulating in his body.
Okay, let's get him back to bed. So he's made it through the first part, which is getting the treatment on board, but he's not out of the woods. He still needs to fight this, and it's still very much touch and go for Turtle. How's Turtle doing?
He's doing so much better today.
Hello, you're looking great. I got something for you. Hey, you gonna come with me? Good boy. Come on, let's go. Okay, Turtle, we'll get you home. I don't want to see you again soon. No more ticks. Hey, well, he's looking great.
Much better.
And as for Turtle, he's tick-free and back for a quick visit with Alex.
Looks like he's up and about. Is he back to his jumping?
Back to jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to hold him? You're not going to let him far out of your reach, are you? He's off. He's off. He knows where the door is.